Hi, Hayden. This is David. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you, David?
Doing good.
Good.
Got some questions on your account, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, a lot of them.
Okay. So on Friday, we received a court order requiring us to freeze the funds in the account. And so the funds are all still there, and any transactions that happen on Friday have gone through, but we have to wait for the court to now tell us what we can or can't do with the accounts.
So, did they give
Um,
you a reason or anything, or did they just court order you to freeze my account?
it's well, they don't really give a reason, but it is regarding. I mean, it tells us it's regarding a, a case with St. Luke's Health System and a number of people, including your information as well. But I don't know. I mean, it doesn't tell me much more than that. Um, it does have the attorney for St. Luke's on here. I can give you their contact information. You can contact them um, if you would like. I don't know. Um, I'm just looking through here. Looking through. I can give you a copy of the court order too. I can email it to you if you want.
Yeah, I,
Um,
I would like that, a copy of the document that.
let, let me just see here if I've got your email address. Is it still HA Bundy? So in the upper left hand, when I send this to you, in the upper left hand corner of the document is the attorney's office.
Okay.
Holland and Hart. It has the name of the attorney, Darren Reed, there, and his phone number and email. I have responded to him, letting him know which accounts were frozen uh, regarding this court order.
What
Yours isn't the only one, but
what other accounts were frozen?
I can't tell you that. I mean, you'll be able to see on here who else's name and information was included in the court order, but I can't confirm which other accounts
What's the
were
name of
shut
the
down.
attorney?
Darren Reed.
Okay.
And the reason that primary reason you're associated on this court order is because of they froze all accounts associated with PO Box 1062, which is your PO box on the account. So that's how you got pulled into this as well.
How do they have authority to freeze accounts on an address?
Um, the court granted that request from the attorney.
Okay, what court is this under?
The Fifth Judicial Court in Washington County.
Okay. And then do you have a case number on there?
Yep, it's 246-501-034.
Okay. And so, was this like, is this order like ordering you guys to freeze the account, or did you freeze the account on your own will?
Nope, this is an order requiring us to freeze it.
Okay.
This is not our choice, nothing we would have done on our own. I
Okay.
can't release it either until I get a document from the court stating I can release it. You can go and petition that from them or from the attorney based off the fact that if you're not associated with the other individuals and your address just got thrown in here, you can request that. Whether or not they approve it or not, I don't know. But if we can get a court order to release it, State Bank is happy to release the funds, to release the account and leave it as is.
Well, that
This is just
attorney,
requiring this.
well, that attorney hates my family and really wants to destroy us, so I doubt that's going to happen. Um,
Okay. Well, I
and
mean, you can go to the courts too. The judge is on here. The case number's on here.
yeah, well, the courts are just as corrupt as the attorneys, so. Um, so you sent that document to my email, and
I am pushing send right now. Yep.
okay, then, um, do you have any other information on what went on? Um, or you just have that document?
Nope, just this document. That's all I
Okay.
have. I've responded to the Holland and Hart to let them know that we have accounts that have been frozen so that they do know that they should act on that and not just leave them frozen indefinitely. But I haven't heard anything back from them.
And in order for me to get them unfrozen, you have to have a document from the court saying that they can be unfrozen.
Yep.
Okay. Well, and I'm wondering like why you guys didn't dispute this or have any questions or anything, or at least look into it a little bit, because I really feel like I trusted you guys with my money and my the safety of it, and I feel like you guys just bent over and just let them have everything that I have, including all my information. And I'm just not very happy with you guys not even disputing anything or looking into anything, just doing it right away.
Um, well, I do appreciate the concern and do understand it completely. We're not allowed, once we receive a court order of any type, we're not allowed to disclose it to the account owner per law until we've complied with the court order. I did reach out for clarifying information from Holland and Hart, which they clarified. So it wasn't like it we just turned over and gave everything over. I did clarify to make sure that I wasn't freezing accounts that didn't need to be frozen. And on response to, we haven't provided any of your information to them other than the fact that there is accounts with your name and that PO box that are now frozen. I
So
haven't provided any other information to them, and I won't unless they have a court order requiring us to, a subpoena basically, to provide more information.
so you asked Holland Hart for more clarifying information, and did they respond to you?
Yes, they did they did clarify that any account associated with that PO box, even if your name wasn't on there, needs to be included. And they clarified some information on other people whose names were included.
Okay. Well, okay. Well, then you don't know anything else about, that's all they said on the clarifying email?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So you don't know anything else about what's going on?
Nope. Other than, I mean, the court order is pretty simple. I mean, it's straightforward. It's only 3 pages. Really, only one page has information on it. And all it tells us is that the court is ordering these certain things to be frozen. It doesn't tell us why.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for your information, and I'll call you back if I have any other questions.
Sounds good. I appreciate it, Hayden.
Okay. Bye.